Alright, what's going on, guys? It's 49 here, or some people probably know me as Johnny. I just wanted to make a behind the edit type video for this picture. I actually set it as my wallpaper because I liked it so much. It was from my New York trip. This was at near the World Trade Center. I don't know what this, I'm guessing the Hudson River. I don't know what body of water this is, or what part of the city this is. It's probably Jersey, I don't know. But yeah. Okay, let me get into Lightroom. I'll just show you before and after really quick, and then I'll go through my edit. Yeah, so I use Lightroom 5. And I'm running this on a MacBook Pro Retina 13-inch, I think late 2012. It's not the fastest, but I have 8 gigs of RAM, but it does its job. There's some lag here and there when I zoom in. Yeah, okay. So I usually use presets for these, but for this sake of the video, I'll show you the steps. Okay, so let's reset it. And here's the preset that I normally use. Taiga. I don't know why I called that. Maybe because it's like faded, kind of. You know, he has a song called Faded. Yeah, or funny. But yeah, I usually use this, and then I go into the camera calibration tab down here and just do this and this and this, and then I get the blue and the orange. But yeah, shout out to Aaron for that. But let me go reset and just show you from scratch. Yeah, okay. I usually start with the crop, so I usually go with 4x5 if I'm doing a landscape, because Instagram's new update, the 3x2 is a little big for Instagram because our screens are not huge. Well, I'm not using an iPad or anything. So yeah, let me stop talking about that. 4x5, and I usually look at this so I can see the lineup, or well, I can't talk, the framing. So I want to make this centered. So yeah, and then I usually go down to what's it called, level, so I get the horizon line leveled. Well, that'll bring me back to my original crop. So let me do that. I actually pressed R. If you didn't know, that the shortcut for crop is R on your keyboard. So let me straighten that again. Okay, looks good. Okay, then I usually just do this. Contrast and clarity are always 100, or clarity is always around 100, but contrast is always 100. And then see the sky's a little bright, so I'll bring the highlights down. And then these two, I usually balance them. So like shadows, if I do it 100, I bring the blacks down to -100. So like they balance the contrast. And then whites, I usually bring them to around 25 or 50. In this case, 50. So yeah, got a good looking start here. This is weird for me because I don't usually edit this way. I just press a preset and just be on my way. But yeah, and these spots are here. It's for my sensor, I guess. So I'll just leave those in for this video. And there's an airplane I took out because it was not really necessary because it was in the vignette area. So yeah. Okay, so my curve. How could I recreate this? So you have so many presets. I usually just go with this one, and that's a very faded look. I'll just show you my curves because I don't really do this. Where is it? It's only my RGB. Okay, so this is my curve, my S curve, and this is where I get the fade from. So if you go down here, the blacks are, or not that. If I double click it, no, not that. Okay, if I just bring it down, the blacks are just really deep, and I don't really like that. I like to have some kind of fade in my blacks, and I'll bring this down a little bit so the fade is less. Just like too much fade. Okay. And I recently started doing this, adding my shadow, like a hue to my shadows. I usually add about 15 to 30, and I like the blue look. That's what 225 is. The color of the hue. So 225 is usually where I keep it at, or always, yeah. And what is this normally at? See, that's within the preset as well. So I'll just do that so you see where it's at, but that's too much work to do right now because I just usually am lazy for that, so I'll just go down. Sharpening 75. It's a pretty good point for Instagram. And a quick tip for Instagram: when you're uploading, within the Instagram editor, there's like a, I usually go to the sharpness tab and then add plus 35 sharpness to make it extra crispy, especially for portrait or vertical orientation. That usually helps the sharpness out. And this is for defringing. Okay, if I put it on 0, you can see like colors go crazy. Maybe not in this because my ISO is pretty low, but right here you can see little color variation. Let me take the saturation up, you can see it even more. Not really, but I guess if I had a more ISO on this than 500, it would be worse. But yeah, let me bring that back to there. I need to bring this thing, wow, bring 50, color up to 50 and smoothness up to 75. That's a pretty good sweet spot for me. And let me back out. Okay, so I edit, actually remove chromatic aberration, and I enable my profile corrections. And this is actually a custom preset from my Rokinon 14mm. Okay, and then I guess I'll add my camera calibration next. So I was recently introduced to this by my friend and fellow photographer Aaron, or you guys know him as @3rdBlackKey. He's a DC photographer, and I didn't know anything about this area. I usually just keep it like that, just out of the way, but he said I would like this slider a lot, and I did. So I usually bring it to -100, so you see the blue and the orange start to come out, and then I bring this to the left as well to bring all the greens, make them more yellow. And then the reds, I need to make them more orange. See, this area's a little red. Make that like that. And, yep. And then okay, let me add the vignette. See, this is a little yellow. I need to change that. So, more vignette first. I should go down to, I think I was on 25 for this one. And then do this, this, this. Makes the vignette a lot smoother. So just doing that. Okay, and then I go into hues, and yellow goes all the way this way. Yep, and red a little bit this way. Where is it? Okay, right there's good enough. Hopefully I'm not making this video too long, but okay, that's pretty much it. No, the blues. Okay, my blue usually goes like right here. That's pretty similar, right? Yeah. So yeah. Oh, this one, temperature. So I changed the white balance. See that the water looks a little orange. I want to make that all blue, and just have the sun be the orange streak right here. So I press the down arrow, so it's a more precise. And then you see the orange starts going away. So I zoom in to see when it's fully gone. And that's where I'll stop. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Looks like right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that was pretty similar to the one I got, but being that I use a preset every time, it'll vary a little bit. See, the orange is a little different. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this edit. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me on Instagram, or I don't know where I put this video, maybe on my site or YouTube, but yeah, sometimes I'll decrease saturation. Maybe that's what I did. Yeah, okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this where's my photo? There it is. This little behind the edit type video, and this little spot right here I got rid of. I keep looking. I overanalyze things, so like that'll bother me if I post it. And then these little dots down here, if it'll zoom in, see right here, this dot and this dot, really bothers me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more of these in the future, please let me know. Goodbye.